Is this the perfect phone for BGMI players? Everything about the Infinix GT30 Pro screams gaming. It has dedicated shoulder buttons, lights at the back, a powerful chip for this segment, and a dedicated eSport mode for serious gaming. But क्या ये सब काफी है to make this phone the right choice for gamers and a good phone also? Let's find out. My name is Manik Beri. You're watching Gadgets 360 and let's get started with our Infinix GT30 Pro review. Inside the box, you get the 45-watt charger, a USB A to C cable, a smooth finished plastic case, SIM tool, paperwork, and the phone itself. Now coming to the phone, this is the Blade white color. It gets white cyber mega lights for the back for notifications and game launches. A dark flare color bhi hai that gets RGB lights, volume rockers, and power buttons on GT triggers are all on the right side, and left side is clean. Bottom hosts a USB-C port, SIM slot, and speaker grill with a mic and an IR blaster on the top of the phone. GT30 Pro सिर्फ IP64 rated है, which isn't impressive at a time जब competitor phones में underwater photography modes आ रहे हो. But I like the lightweight, the cyberpunk design, and the camera bump with this rose gold finish around it. The whole phone has a neat and clean feel to it. These Cyber Mecha lights are the highlight of this phone, but they could have been better optimized because there are just very limited customization options available. Now at the front of the GT30 Pro, there's a 6.78-inch 1.5K AMOLED display with a 144Hz refresh rate. And as per gaming karna, you'll really notice the difference. It's a very responsive, bright, sharp, crisp display, and इसमें बहुत अच्छा contrast पे आपको मिलेगा gaming के लिए. And Gorilla Glass 7i दे रखा है, so हल्के फुल्के scratches shouldn't be an issue. Now दो display modes आपको मिलेंगे, you can switch between them, the original and bright. ज़्यादा difference नहीं है और color customization भी काफी limited है, but the default profile should be good for most people. What might not work for you are the speakers. The volume balance isn't very good between the earpiece and the main speaker down there, so you get a sudden loss in audio quality at full volume. At the back again, there are two cameras, 108 megapixel main with an 8 megapixel ultra wide. It also supports a super macro mode, but the results aren't as polished as a dedicated macro lens. Now, the main 108 MP lens lets you switch between 1x and 3x modes presets. बाकी 15x तक आपको digital zoom मिलेगा. इसमें से 5x zoom तक you get very crisp colors and retain decent details in natural light, but just zoom in a bit too much and you'll see the quality loss and AI correction. हर फोन में there is some AI correction, but यहाँ पर काफी subtle और काफी refined है, and you'll only see it if you are looking for it. However, ultra wide में आपको quality loss थोड़ा सा zoom करते ही दिखना start हो जाएगा, but the main lens mostly covers up for it in almost all the lighting conditions. Now there is a 13 megapixel front-facing camera that's a selfie camera. It is very good with skin textures, and there is noticeable AI corrections in this one, especially in terms of brightness, but the photos retain decent detail and texture. Not the best camera in this price segment, but the main camera works well. Also, the camera app has some preset video modes, and you can use the shoulder triggers as shutter button as well. And now to the part जिसकी वजह से हमने ये पूरा review start किया था, the gaming and performance. Infinix told us that this is the world's first phone to pack a MediaTek Dimensity 8350 Ultimate with 8GB and 12GB RAM options along with 256GB storage. कंपनी ने ये भी कहा है that this phone has a 120 FPS BGMI certification from the creators of BGMI. अब मैंने अपनी टेस्टिंग में स्टार्ट करते ही आई स्टार्टेड बाय कॉन्फ़िगरिंग दीज शोल्डर बटन्स एंड दीज आर रियली हेल्पफुल. हैप्टिक फीडबैक ज़्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं है, बट यू स्टिल गेट गुड कंट्रोल्स. एसफॉल्ट में भी सेम रिजल्ट. शोल्डर बटन्स को टच ड्राइव से मैप कर दें तो पूरा का पूरा आपका स्क्रीन फ्री हो जाता है. एंड दिस फोन ऑल्सो हैज़ अ 6 लेयर वेपर चेम्बर कूलिंग सिस्टम, तो ज़्यादा हीट भी नहीं होता. प्लस देयर इज बाईपास चार्जिंग, तो अगर आप गेमिंग के वक्त फोन को चार्जिंग पे प्लग्ड इन भी रखते हैं तो उससे बैटरी को डैमेज होने के चांसेस बिल्कुल खत्म हो जाते हैं या कम हो जाते हैं. अब इस फोन के यूजर इंटरफेस की बात कर लेते हैं तो आपको फर्स्ट लुक के अंदर ही काफी सारा ब्लोटवेयर यहाँ पे नजर आ जाएगा, बट देयर इज नथिंग यू कैन नॉट इजीली रिमूव. द ऑलवेज ऑन डिस्प्ले हैज सम नाइस ऑप्शंस, एंड आपको चार्जिंग के टाइम में एक लैंडस्केप डिस्प्ले का ऑप्शन भी मिलता है, विच इज वेरी नीट. फोन में आपको Folex AI भी मिल जाएगा that can answer basic questions and generate images, but isn't as refined as some of the other options out there. So overall, the Infinix GT30 Pro has strong performance and a mostly smooth user experience, along with 2 years of OS and 3 years of security updates, which is decent. ये परफॉर्मेंस बैक की गई है 5500 mAh बैटरी के साथ। आई easily got through the day with moderate use, some gaming and maxed out refresh rate. No problem there. 45 watt चार्जर आपको बॉक्स में मिल जाएगा and this manages to charge it from 20 to 50% in 15 minutes and it takes 1 hour to get to 100% charge. So should you buy the Infinix GT30 Pro if you're a serious gamer on a budget? Yes, the 144Hz refresh rate, the powerful chip, the shoulder triggers, the cooling system and battery make this a solid option for gamers. For non-gamers too, this phone has decent cameras and shoulder triggers को भी remap कर सकते हैं to launch different apps. हाँ, speakers और जो back की cyber mecha lighting है that could have been better, but they work well as they are. So if you're out there to buy an affordable gaming phone, definitely check out the Infinix GT30 Pro. And for everything else related to tech, do subscribe to our channel and check that out as well. You were watching Gadgets 360. My name is Manik Beri and I'll catch you in the next one.